Hello, I'm a guy that likes to talk about music, and today I want to talk about a song that Rick Springfield did once called Comic Book Heroes. Yes, Rick Springfield once did a song about reading comic books, and it wasn't a metaphor or anything like that either. It was a song about reading superhero comic books. And since I'm a big comics fan myself, I got pretty excited when I discovered this song. It's a song he did back in the early 70s, and a lot of people may not realize that he was around back then. But yeah, he had been around for a long time. He just wasn't famous yet. I don't know, maybe he was well known in Australia, where he was from, but not in America. But then in the early 80s, he did Jesse's Girl and then became one of the biggest pop stars, rock stars there was. I remember him well. Jesse's Girl, I've Done Everything for You. Was that Love Is All Right Tonight? Don't Talk to Strangers. Don't Walk Away. Celebrate Youth. Bop Till You Drop, etc. But before all that, back in 1973, he did an album called Comic Book Heroes. And the opening song was called Comic Book Heroes. It's a very short song. It's less than a minute long. It's almost like an intro song. Like it leads into another song called I'm Your Superman, which was released as a single. The song starts out slow with just an acoustic guitar, and it's about a guy who gets tired of the real world and real people, and he just wants to cozy up and read comic books. I can relate to that. And it sounds like such a serious song. Like the guy really had a bad day, and so the guy really wants to relax, and this is how he relaxes, reading superhero comics. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Some people have a bad day and go home and reach for a bottle. This guy reached for comics instead, and not only is that a bad thing, that could be a good thing. Um, like I said, it seems like such a serious song. I say that because of the way it sounds, especially there in the beginning. It's got a slow acoustic guitar playing, and for some reason, when you hear a song played with just an acoustic guitar, it makes the song sound more serious and legit. If that makes any sense, this may be hard for me to explain, but I can give you a great example. I knew this girl. She was very talented. She wrote, she played, she sang, and she wrote this song once, and the song's just about some woman loving some man. Typical pop song material. It was a song that sounded like it could be turned into some pop song, and if you heard it, you wouldn't think anything of the lyrics if you heard it as a pop song. But hearing her sing it with just her and her acoustic guitar, I heard and felt the lyrics. I understood that this woman, really loved this man based on a true story, based on real feelings. It was real, it was legit. And it didn't sound like a group of record people sitting around a studio and attempting to make a pop song. Oh, no, no, no. It sounded like a woman really wanted to express her love for this man. And I guess that's how Rick Springfield felt about reading comic books. He really wanted to express an authentic love for comic books. And you really get the sense that this guy had a bad day or a bad week or something. And he's really upset for whatever reason. And so he really wants to spend some time relaxing, and reading comics is how he relaxes. Like I said, I can relate to that. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Better than reaching for a bottle. Um, but yeah, I was so excited when I found this because, I mean, like I said, it's a short song. It's only less than a minute long, but still, it's still a song about reading comic books, and I was so excited about that. And uh, sure, it's short, but it's still. Well, actually, I'll tell you why I'm stuttering. I wanted to tell you about a song that I wrote once, even before I heard this song. I once wrote a song about reading comic books, but I kind of want to present it here and sing it a little bit, but I can't. I'm too nervous, and I'm not that good of a singer. So maybe some other time I should get going and do something productive.